I'm checking in from Texas this week. I came to Texas to visit my daughter and grandchildren after Jim passed away. I want you to know that he peacefully and calmly made his transition in his sleep last week. He is free of that 3D body that carried so much cancer and pain for him. And I love the idea that he now has a new body, an etheric body, that allows him to travel through the dimensions. I literally can see him now pinging through the dimensions to see how fast this new bodysuit will take him. He had an old Harley, a 67 Harley, and he loved to take that bike out on the country roads and open it up to see how fast it would go. I imagine he's doing that right now with his etheric body, moving through the dimensions and deciding what his next great adventure is going to be. He's very much in contact with me, and I'm grateful for that. His energy feels like a warm hug for me, and it has not changed since he crossed over. So I'm imagining that I will have the joy of his presence other dimensionally, simultaneously with my experience here in the third dimension. And I look forward to having him as my guardian, protector, associate on the other side, beloved on the other side. Yeah, we had a great connection, and we had a heck of a contract, you know. Man, we went through a lot of stuff together in this incarnation. So, man, when we set up those contracts, we must have just picked a whole bunch of things to check off in our lifetime together. And I do believe that we did it. And I believe that we took care of all of those items because he stayed so long in this body, giving us the opportunity, even at end of life, to work through the last few issues or the last few lessons that we got to experience together before he left this body. I am very grateful for all of that and for how energy played such a huge part in his peaceful transition, and how it played a massive part in the two of us becoming very clean with each other, right? Clean in intention, clean in love, clean in life experiences, cutting all of the cords that would have kept him here. It was a beautiful experience. It was painful, and it was beautiful. And that's what I invite you to embrace. If anything comes away from this experience that you've been hearing me go through the last several months, is that we as humans have the capacity for what seem to be conflicting emotions. Life is 10,000 joys and 10,000 sorrows. And I have had a lot of sorrows coming up in the last few years, and I've had a lot of joy right along with them. And what I want you to know is one does not cancel out the other. They coexist, and you energetically can be the space for that to happen. And I invite you to consider that and look for that space in your life where you can be a functional human being with a joy and a sorrow occurring at the same time. It's a beautiful experiment. When you bring your awareness to it, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how well you actually can function, even in the midst of what appears to be massive sorrow. I'm Connie with Quantum Energy Infusion, where everything is energy.